And in a glaring instance of systemic racism, a UK government report has revealed a shocking statistic. Black women across UK are twice as likely to die in childbirth compared to their white counterparts. The report tabled by the Health and Social Care Committee blames systemic failures in accountability and leadership, stereotypes, bias and racist assumptions for poor outcomes in maternity care for black women. According to a UK-based non-profit, the 3-year rolling average of maternal mortality rate in the UK stood at 28.2 for black women, the highest, followed by 16.7 for Asian and 12.2 for white women. The maternal mortality rate measures the number of maternal deaths per 100,000 women. The report comes after previous findings by the advocacy group 5X More, which found that almost half of pregnant women raised concerns to healthcare professionals during labor. Half of them saying that their concerns were not properly addressed. Now, there has been a shake-up in the rankings of the UK's academic behemoths. For more than 3 decades, Oxford and Cambridge have stood as the undisputed giants of Britain's higher education system, swapping the top positions between them and dominating university rankings at home and abroad. But in a historic shake-up, the latest edition of the Times and Sunday Times Good University Guide, it shows both ancient institutions knocked off the podium for the first time since the guide began in 1993. The London School of Economics and Political Science, LSE, has emerged as the new leader, ranked Britain's best university for the second consecutive year. St Andrews, often seen as Oxbridge's fiercest challenger, in year's second place. The surprise of the table came from Durham University, which surged into third and was also named University of the Year for 2026. Oxford and Cambridge were left sharing fourth place, an unprecedented fall for institutions long considered untouchable. The guide assesses universities on a range of indicators, including research quality, entry standards, teaching excellence, student satisfaction, graduate prospects, and sustainability. Oxford and Cambridge continue to excel in research and global reputation, but weaker scores in areas such as teaching quality and student feedback allowed rivals to overtake them. Analysts say the results reflect not so much a decline in standards as a steady rise in performance across other universities, many of which have invested heavily in improving student experience and career outcomes. Durham's achievement shows how Britain's university landscape is diversifying. Excellence is no longer confined to Oxford and Cambridge. Durham's leap into the top 3 was built on improved student satisfaction ratings, stronger teaching evaluations, and notable success in graduate employability. Its Vice-Chancellor described the recognition as a milestone moment that validated the institution's commitment to balancing world-class research with a supportive learning environment. But it is LSE that holds the crown. LSE's back-to-back victory consolidates its growing stature as a global hub for economics, politics and social sciences. Its cosmopolitan student body, strong research profile and unmatched graduate outcomes in finance, consultancy and international policy helped it secure the crown once again. This shake-up does not mean the Oxbridge has lost its global standing, but it does mark a symbolic break with tradition. For more than 800 years, Oxford and Cambridge have represented the pinnacle of British academia. Their joint fall from the top 3 suggests the old hierarchy is giving way to a more competitive plural system in which other universities can, and increasingly do, challenge the giants. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.